yes. Welcome to the Talk of Life Talk Show with Elma, Kimberly on this end, and Linda on this end. And we're going to introduce our special guest in a few minutes. We thank you all for taking the time out to watch us, because Kimberly will make you laugh. And Linda, we don't know. Okay?
Linda gonna keep you straight.
Okay, Linda gonna keep us straight, okay? That's sophomore, junior, and senior. And sometimes she get her time wrong, but that's okay. That's a senior moment. Yeah. All right. We love to mention scripture since this is a Christian-based talk show. And I did a short version of it, and it says, finish what you start. But if you really want to know what this about, read Philippians 1:6, okay? All right. Now, tonight we have a special guest, and she's going to tell you a little bit about herself. And Kimberly is going to introduce her, because Kimberly is the one that always goes out and grab people and bring them to the show. Yeah. So we're excited for Kimberly doing that, because we have met so many great people from her bringing people in, and Linda bringing people in, and I bring them in. And we just love bringing people on the show, because I don't know them as well, but you'll get to know them. And before you know it, they will be known to you. So tonight, I'm going to turn it over to Kimberly, who's going to introduce this beautiful woman with us tonight. Go for it, Kimberly. Is she singing over there?
Finally here, yay!
Yeah.
I've been wanting her to come. We model together. Is it with Daphne we model with?
We train coach with Jay
Shell.
Shell.
Oh, Jay Shell. We miss you, Jay Shell. Yes, she's our modeling coach. And we did shows together. Mm-hmm. Yes, and I just fell in love with her. And I've been wanting her to come on. And she's so beautiful. And she's modeling. And I didn't know that she had lupus.
Yes.
So I'm like, oh my gosh, I had no idea that was a hidden disability. But when she walked that runway, baby, you can't tell. Nothing. And she's also started some products that she's going to tell us about for people who deal with alopecia. Am I correct?
Yes. And well, I started making hair products because, like I said, I have lupus SLE, and it's autoimmune. And when you have an autoimmune disease, basically that means that your body attacks itself.
Wow.
Its own organs. Usually in African Americans, it attacks the kidneys.
Wow.
With me, it attacks the brain. So I have to be very mindful, take my seizure medication on time, day and night. My last seizure lasted over 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
They will pumping Aloe into me round after round after round. When I finally came around, they were about to intubate me. And my mom was so blown away. I said, well, I was trying to, talk to you, because I'm down looking at myself. I'm up here with Jesus.
Come on.
Oh my God.
I'm serious.
Tell us, honey. What?
I'm down looking at them. And so finally the doctor comes back in after the last round of Ativan and telling her we're going to have to intubate her. And he's like,
what's intubate? I'm not familiar with that terminology.
Put a trach in.
Okay.
Life machine.
Okay.
Yeah. And he's saying, well, what's your name? And I'm like, I don't know. And by this time, he said, sister, you're so tired. Are you ready to come home? I said, no, I have a baby to raise. And that's when the doctor asked me that. Mm-hmm. And my mom said, she's trying to say Arna, but I wasn't. I was saying, I don't know. But the way I said it, yeah, she told the doctor she's trying to say Arna. And it was just like, came back.
What? Mm-hmm. So you were here. And you could look down and see
I saw
your body.
and heard everything. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And people don't know I had plastic surgery on this eye, because this eye was going out of the door. And I hit the door frame so hard, it woke my mom up out of her sleep. So this eye was like busted wide open.
Was that when you were younger? Were you having
this was when the seizure started.
Oh my gosh. How long ago was that?
Um, about 8 years ago. And the doctor was like, I'm not a plastic surgeon. I can't fix that.
Wow.
And the plastic surgeon going by, he just, what's going on? And they told him, he was like, look, Mama said, look, I can do that. I can do that in about 30 minutes.
What? He was sent by God.
That's what I said.
He was sent by God.
And they were like, you were lucky. I'm like, no, I was blessed.
I know that's right.
Yeah. I was blessed. But I was diagnosed in 2004. And it started out, I've always been anemic, but you know, that's common. But I got more and more anemic, bruising all the time, just tired. And when I try to explain to people the difference between tired and fatigue, tired is I don't feel like it. Okay. Fatigue is I can't. I have literally been in bed, remote is right here, but my arm can only reach this far. Oh, fatigue is I can't. So now I'm watching this channel because I can't reach no more to get that remote. It was one point in my life when I was in bed for about 2.5 years, like a nursing home patient.
Really?
Yeah. I would be fed, help to shower and all that. And my son was so young. Colton, I said he was about 3. And, you know, Satan came to me, he whispered, he was like, why don't you just go on and die? You just a burden here.
Now, who was saying this to you? Satan was speaking, telling you to go ahead and die.
Yeah, whispered in my ear, why don't you just go ahead and die? And I heard my baby playing in the next room. I'm like, the devil is alive.
I know that's right. Like, I hear you.
I pulled myself up. I scooted up. I couldn't make it far, but I got out that bed and I laid down, but I laid on the couch. And my goal every day was to do something.
Good.
If it was not, but get a cup of juice or something. And I slowly, you know, regain, you know, full capacity and driving and all those things. But getting diagnosed is very difficult.
So when you were younger in elementary school, junior high, nothing.
All they kept saying, oh, she's anemic. Oh, her blood count's low. But as I got older, because you're usually diagnosed during your childbirth years.
Right.
And right before.
Okay.
Sometimes it's fevers. Sometimes it's just the fatigue. Sometimes it's the memory loss. And like I said, mine was seizures. I would be at home and sometimes I'd wake up and I'd be like, I didn't know I was on this couch. Then I fall on the floor. But I was having seizures and I was alone, so I didn't know. You know, and just different things. I messed my ankle up. It wouldn't heal right. It was just a plethora of things. But it usually does take it can take 7 to 10 years to get the right diagnosis.
So how old were you when you got diagnosed with lupus?
2004. About 37.
Really? Oh, that's a long time.
So had you had seizures prior to that?
Prior to that
being
person?
diagnosed? Before they diagnosed you, were you having seizures and that's what made them run the test?
What made them start looking at the test was that my blood count, not only was I anemic, but my blood count overall was just dropping to the point where I had to have a transfusion. Like even now that you know me, my skin color, if you knew me when I was a child, you would know that I was darker brown. See, this isn't even my normal skin color from years ago. And then there's some mornings I can wake up and my mom is like, girl, put some makeup on. You looking yellow, orange, some, you know. Yeah, I mean, and I mix my foundations because they be like, what color foundation you wear? Let's see, because it changes.
So how do you I mean, every day is a new experience for you, isn't it?
Mhm.
Every day. So is it a struggle or you just deal with it now? I mean,
Well, right now I'm quarantining with my mom. My son's homeschooling, so I'm not necessarily having to drive every day. And so it's just I can pretty much roll with the punches. He does really well with school. He's doing a preparatory school online. So I'm not having to stay on his back like, do this, do this, do this, do this. You know, and if it's, fatigue, I just chill, do it. My joints ache and stuff like that. I mean, I have a port where I get infusions.
How old is your son?
13, the baby's
And
13.
And how old? What's his name?
Colton.
Hey, Colton.
hi, Colton.
Wish you could be here with us.
And he's 13.
And the oldest is Kelton. He's in the Air Force.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Kelton.
shout out to the Air Force.
Thank you for your service, Kelton.
All right. Kim has 2 in the Navy.
Yes.
All
Oh my
right.
gosh. Yes.
So let me ask you a question. You said that you died on the table. How was that feeling? I mean,
I don't feel like I died, but I think I just had an
out-of-body
out-of-body experience.
So
I was
tell us
just
that.
watching it.
Okay, so how was that was there any feelings? Did you have any emotions or anything?
I wasn't afraid
Wow.
because I was having a conversation with Jesus.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh, let me touch you.
Yes.
So it wasn't anything fearful.
Wow.
Okay, so in your conversation with Jesus, did you ask him to let you stay there?
Well, he asked me, did I want to stay?
He didn't ask me.
He didn't ask me either. He just did me.
He said, Dawn, I know you're tired. Are you ready to come home? And I'm like, I gotta raise my baby. And that's when
That's
the
awesome.
doctor asked me my name.
Uh-huh.
And so I guess that's just how he planned it. He said, I don't know. And then when I looked back this way, he was gone. And then Mama said she's trying to say Arna, and then I
Wow.
was back.
You came back.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow.
Did you tell your mom that?
Mm-hmm. And when I started telling her some of the stuff that she said and what happened and what went on in the room, she was like,
Really?
yes.
Wow. And your baby was 3 years old when this happened?
He was real young.
Golly.
Yeah.
So you definitely didn't want to leave him.
No
way, Jose.
Wow.
And he is so protective. And I can fool most people into thinking that I'm well. I can fool my mom. But Colton, I don't know what it is. I can put on makeup. I can get dressed. I can comb my hair. I can do whatever. If I'm not feeling well,
he knows it.
He knows.
He's going to stay in my room. He's going to play on his iPad. He's going to be on his computer or whatever. He's going to stay in there.
Now, Sebastian is like that with me. Keith and Seaver, they don't know what's going on. But Sebastian, he knows, And I'm like, Sebastian, how did you know? He said, Mom, I'm always watching you. Because where our house is, the stairs are here.
Mm-hmm.
And, normally he would be playing his game. I think when I got in menopause, he said, Mom, you don't move like you used to move anymore. I was like, how do you know that? He's like, oh, I'm watching you. I was like, but you're playing your video game and the TV is like cat-a-corner. He's like, Mom, I watch you all the time. I was like, oh.
Isn't that something?
Nikki. And Sebring, they don't know what's happening. You hear me?
Sebring did
I
his
don't
own
know
thing.
Sebring, but his personality just tickles me when I see y'all's pictures. Because there was one picture you were like, and he was like, why she step in my picture?
So you
But
used
that's
to model,
beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
and you don't model anymore.
Yeah, and I would like to share that with people. If I could share this quarantine weight, if I could get you 2 pounds, your YouTube,
I'm good.
I would love to share that.
So how'd you get into modeling with Jay Shell?
How did I? I know I saw it on Facebook, and it's like I always like kind of wanted to, and so she was like something about just come and just learn how to walk,
that's her.
You know,
yes.
whatever. So I said, okay, I think I can do that, and I did that for a while, and then she said, well, I need somebody to do so and so. So can you do? And I'm like, I don't know. I don't think. She said, yeah, you can do it.
Was it like an outlet for you dealing with lupus? Was it that kind of
Mhm.
helped you just kind of get your mind off of all that what you were experiencing? Yeah, Jay Shell, she has that magnetic personality to just kind of pull us out of whatever funk we're in.
She know how to do it.
And with autoimmune diseases, you have a lot of inflammation.
Okay,
inflammation. You may touch me, and whatever is inflamed will feel burning hot to you, but I won't necessarily have a fever. That's the inflammation.
Wow.
So that same thing happens to our scalp. And a lot of African Americans don't realize that they have inflammation in their scalp, and they'll wear braids and their hair comes out. Even people that aren't diagnosed with things can have inflammation in their scalp. And then their hair will come out.
So that's how you ended up with your products?
Yes.
That's how you end up making the product? That's what's in the bag is the product? Okay, can we? Is it all of them?
Is all the same?
No, it's not all of them because I made, everything in here is the same.
Okay.
Like this shampoo.
That's pretty.
What shampoo is this? This has aloe vera. Mostly everything I make is aloe vera based because aloe vera has so many antifungal properties, and it's soothing and it's cooling, and it helps with inflammation. And it also has eucalyptus, and it has castile in it. So it's no sulfates or anything like that. And what else did I put in here?
This right here.
Okay. Now, you know the Africans in Chad, they do the shebe powder. They don't put it necessarily around the edges. So when you see pictures of them, they have these real long braids because they shampoo their hair and then they do the shebe paste. Well, that's not practical for us. So I do shebe infused water where I might oil my scalp and then, spray my hair. Because shebe directly on your scalp, most people, it tends to itch. So that's a shea butter that's infused with shebe powder.
And so what do? You put it on your scalp or?
I just do my hair. And what people don't realize is take the time and massage your scalp and your hair at least 15 to 20 minutes.
Bring it back to life.
Because and add your peppermint essential oils, your eucalyptus, anything that stimulates, because it doesn't get massaged, so it's gonna not have that blood flow that your arms and everything else have. Because when we take a bath and we want to feel good, we get our body scrubbed and do all that. Do we do that to our heads?
No.
We really don't. Well, what about brushing your hair? Do you?
I think less manipulation is better.
So
Now,
don't
if
brush
you-
it that much.
Mm-mm.
Okay, just
If you have the type of braid hair that's straight and can handle that, me, I have 4C hair, and my hair is high porosity. So shea butter and whatever, but just brushing it all the time.
So you can just grease your scalp with that, or
I don't necessarily try to put. I can put it on my scalp. Shea powder doesn't itch my scalp, but most people it does.
Oh,
But
that's
it's
right.
very little in that.
okay.
so what can you just put it on your hand and do it like this and just massage your hair like that? Okay, okay.
And I gotta tell y'all, because my hair is high porosity, my that shea butter has more oil in it because my hair soaks it up. But when I finish, my hands are real oily, so I have to wipe my hands off because I put a little bit of argan in there too. And this is aloe vera oil, and I do it the double boiler method. In my aloe vera products, I actually take the aloe vera, scoop, cure it all myself. So it takes about 8 hours for me to make a batch of aloe vera oil because I infuse it with other herbs and stuff like that and then strain it because I want it to be pure. I don't want to have to put any preservatives in it. But it is very good for like your temples and things like that, or wherever you're seeing hair growth problems. Yeah.
Wow.
But those are the things most people want. But your shampoos, you can be more custom with those.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when
So
did
what
you?
is this?
Massager.
Just massage your hair with this?
Yeah. Or like I
I thought it
always.
was a ring. That's neat though.
I know we'd love to have a ring that big.
Diamonds though.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Diamonds.
Eric's like, oh man,
Diamonds.
I've already done enough.
So why did you decide to do I love the way you got how the containers are. I mean, it just makes you want to know, oh, I wonder what's in there. Because it's beautiful. I love
It is.
that.
It is.
I mean, so why did you decide to do, what caused you to start making your own products?
Ooh, that smells good.
Well, because the mass market doesn't have anything that really addresses autoimmune issues like cancer patients, even sickle cell. Like people don't realize sickle cell people need a lot of moisture. A lot. I mean, they have to stay hydrated. Very hydrated. And so they need hair products that have a lot of moisture in them. They need products that are gonna keep their scalp clean, open, receptive to stuff like that. I mean, there's so many illnesses that fall under autoimmune, but there's not a market for it. And I just started it, for myself. And then you talk to somebody while you're sitting there getting your infusion, and they were like, "Well, what you put in there?" I was like, so I just started doing it.
How long ago did you start making your products, developing?
It's been quite a while because I actually have what I call like a little lab.
She said a little lab. Well, in your kitchen.
And the stuff, I always try to get all my ingredients wherever they're naturally from. Like if I'm gonna get shea butter, I'm not gonna go to Walmart or GNC to get shea butter. I'm gonna get my shea butter from West Africa because that's where it's purest from. I'm gonna try to get my ingredients from where they're indigenous from because I want it to be, have the highest potency and do it right. Okay. And I have a few people. I have one lady, she was going to a doctor in Shreveport, and he told her that her hair follicles were dead. She was going to get any hair back, but he went ahead and started giving her a round of shots in her scalp. Wow. And she still wasn't seeing any results. Ooh. So we were working. I
Wow.
wrote down all the medicine she was taking and just started looking stuff up. And I started adding, chemicals and herbs and stuff that I knew were DHT blockers. Because as we get older, we start having problems with that. And she has about that much bird fuzz compared to nothing. So
from your products,
It's-
from using your products.
it takes now it's a journey. It takes time, but when you've had nothing for years, you
It's better
start
than-
like,
Better than nothing.
yeah, it's like, okay, I can stick
Wow.
with it.
So do you have these in like salads or different?
Oh no, ma'am.
Oh, okay. So
She said, no paper.
okay.
I'm still working and perfecting on my recipes because most people that want something from me, I'm gonna make it just like for what they need.
You're right.
When I
customize
really
it.
need to just sit down and get like probably 5 or 6 staple products that I could do that with.
So do people call you up to get orders, or do you have a website, or?
They'll just Facebook me or call me and say whatever's going on.
Oh, okay.
I had a friend, she had to get all her hair cut off and she looks so cute. And she has a good hair grade. And I'm like, oh, you look so cute. But she was just crying and she was like, when I wrap my head around this, I'm going to be ready to work with you. I'm like, okay. It'll be all right. Because she has psoriasis on her
okay.
on her scalp. And I'm like, girl, that's an easy one. You ain't got no problems.
So you helped her with your products?
I'm going to.
You're
She's
gonna
still
help.
upset right now.
Oh, she's upset right now. Wow.
What did you do prior to, now you don't work full time.
No.
What career did you have prior to your
I
diagnosis?
worked in the business end of the healthcare industry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was a quality assurance auditor.
Okay.
So-
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I audited 11 people in my department, and we audited like 500 people.
Mhm.
And then would assist and help with New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma.
Wow.
Yeah, and we were supposed to get all that done.
You get all that done, I know, right?
So how do you make your products? When you have your lupus, do you still do
Yeah,
that?
yeah, that's a good
Mhm.
question.
Yeah, that
Because-
helps with it.
It's actually calming to me.
Okay.
Like the aloe vera, it's actually calming because once I do it and blend it, I do it double boiler method. So it's got to sit and with the herbs and stuff that I put in it. Like I may come in the morning, do the aloe vera, put it in a blender,
Mhm.
and leave, out for a few hours and then come back and put it in the double boiler and let it cook
Wow.
for 8 hours or overnight. Yeah.
So really, this helps you with the lupus.
It's calming to
It's
me.
okay.
Help you dealing with the lupus. Then do you tire a lot? Because I have another friend that has lupus. Teresa, she was going to be on this show. She has lupus, but she's a little older. She's like 60 something. And she tires a lot, she
Very
says.
much so.
She tires her. Sometimes it's just,
Mm-hmm.
Really.
And
the
holding stuff down.
sun, I cannot do the sun.
yeah, that's what she tells
You
you.
can't do what?
I cannot do the sun.
Oh, really?
I don't check the mailbox in the sun. I don't.
Why? What happened?
The sun, it just takes my
Drains you?
energy. It just drains me.
Do you sweat a
completely.
lot if you're out there? Would you sweat a lot?
I don't necessarily sweat a lot, but I turn red, I turn
Mhm.
yellow,
Me too.
I turn everything. And then I don't have it on today, but I have like a little shade monitor,
Mhm.
and it's connected to my phone, and it lets me know when it starts vibrating. It's like
Oh.
you've gotten too much. And
my
people
God.
don't realize, they think on a cloudy day, well, it's cloudy outside, you can come out. I'm like, I have
No, but the sun
UVA
is still-
and UVB.
Right.
So cloudy is good for a normal person, but somebody with lupus, we still have to be careful because the UVB rays are coming through. It's not as bad, but you still have to do everything in moderation. Everything in moderation.
So do you have to take medication every day? Every day for the pain.
That's right. Teresa did mention the pain. Yes. Yeah. Fiance, husband, Eric.
In progress. Yes.
Okay.
Fiance.
So, I want to ask you a question. As far as because we were talking about this on a show, with someone with is it considered disability? Now, how is it for you? Come on over here. I know I put you on the spot. Being in love.
Just sit right over
Come
here.
put your chair right here. So you can tell us, because I know he drives you, and you're in
He's a big help.
Tell us how it is, because we were talking about this on a previous show, being with someone who has a disability, and how is it for you? I see you gave him that big rock, everything.
No, it's pretty all right though.
It's all right.
Because I always used to help people that didn't know it. So
You used to help people anyway.
yeah.
So were y'all in love prior to, or did y'all fall in love before or during?
During.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah.
I said, the mood swings. No, like I said, how it affects my brain.
Oh, yeah.
It affects your your temperament and your all that. He's like, hey, you had your medicine.
He said, have you had your medicine?
Have you had your
There
medicine?
done been some time that she can't move, and I have to pick up or something and put in the bed or something.
Oh. So you fell in love after you were diagnosed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it does happen. See, isn't it interesting how we'll have a topic on Sister Chat, and the person that comes, there's the end, because we were just talking about it in our previous show about would you date someone who has a disability, and here he is. See, and then here you guys are.
So
It's
how
like,
long y'all been together?
About what, 7 years? 7 years now?
7 years.
7 years.
Wow.
Fast 7 years. Time
you
go
can
fast.
fall in love with a disability. It happens. You can still fall
So
in love.
put the mic to him. How do you deal with it? Have you ever been around her where she had a seizure or?
I think maybe once, but I just let her, just calm down. Just let her. Cause a lot of times people have seizures, you can't really touch.
Right, because they're moving a
Yeah,
lot.
and sometimes they vision be off. Yeah, cause it make them paranoid.
And he knows.
The closer you get to them, sometimes it'll make them paranoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't look like that person to them. You look like something else.
Somebody, yeah.
Yeah.
So does it scare you? I mean, did it scare you when it happened?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember one time I went with a girl before she was in the army. So she used to have seizures though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And
The
she
person he's talking about had seizures and PTSD.
PTSD and seizures. Oh my God.
Oh, man, she used to get close to us. She used to, do all that.
So do they?
Strong man.
Yeah. So do they consider yours like grand mal seizures or?
Yes.
Oh, push your
Okay,
mic
so
up,
that's
baby.
what you.
Yes. Grandma seizures.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
What's a grandma seizure?
Grandma.
Out.
You out.
Like
Okay.
some people can have a seizure and they may look like they just
Mm-hmm.
in a daze, like
Okay. If I have a seizure, I'm gonna hit the floor.
She's gonna hit the floor and
do
start
something.
moving.
Having convulsions.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
oh my God.
Because they used to take spoons and
Put
pull
in
your tongue down.
Yeah, I remember.
Do
But
they-
now I don't know what I don't know.
No,
what the
they don't.
Not now
They don't
anymore.
come close.
Because they used to do that to keep you from biting your tongue or
right.
swallowing your tongue
Right.
or something like that. But you don't. But that's epilepsy. Or what is that? What they call epilepsy?
It's similar to.
It's similar to
it's
that.
Similar
grand
to-
mal. Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
But I'm even though my primary diagnosis is lupus with the seizures, I'm still considered epileptic.
That's what I'm
Oh,
wondering.
okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to take medication to keep from doing that.
Mm-hmm.
But this is just a comical right now. What if you was in church and they were thinking that you, you know how they get to
That
thinking
you
that
got the Holy Ghost.
she got the Holy Ghost and stuff, and really she's having a seizure and stuff. That ain't never happened, has it? That ain't never happened, has it?
I hope it does. I want them to give me some help.
And they'll be sitting there thinking
They
you
be
feel
throwing
the
the
Holy
oil
Ghost
on, they be
and she
throwing
on the
the oil.
floor. You know how some people do,
Yeah.
but I hope you don't ever get to that one. But I want the Holy Spirit to come in now. You know,
But since that last one, when they changed my medicine, it's been okay.
good.
But that's
good.
why I'm like, okay, I've gained this quarantine weight, and I really, really need to kind of stay at this weight because your medication is based on your weight and all that.
Oh, I didn't know
Yeah.
that. See,
So
you're
do-
teaching me some stuff. Oh, go ahead, Linda.
I'm sorry. Do they have you on phenobarbital or what medication?
I take Zonogram.
Sonogram.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to be a certain size for his weight to what for the medicine to
Well, I
work
mean,
or something?
It's like a child. If you give them ADDH medicine, if you give a 60-pound kid Adderall, 20 milligrams, you don't want him to go up to 100 pounds and think that 20 milligrams is still gonna work.
Okay.
Right.
Something like that.
But you got a nice size now.
Yes, you are.
You want to stay at this size or?
What'd you say?
Or you want you
be
got to
trying
get
to tell
smaller or
Look
larger?
good. I'm at a size 9 now.
But that
You don't want to be
a
my size.
9?
She was way smaller.
I
When
was,
that
I
was-
was
So
like
what
a
you want to
3.
be a 6?
She
I was
said
like a
3.
3.
She was a
A
3.
3?
Mm-hmm. She
How
was
tall
small.
are you?
Yes.
She was small.
How tall are you?
Girl, a 3 is real skinny.
5'8".
Girl, you were like a tall, skinny. I mean, a 3? Are you serious?
Wow.
So that's like how many pounds? 40?
What? 116.
I mean, how many? I'm serious, Miss West. How many pounds was you at a 3?
I think I weighed. I didn't
About
weigh that
135.
much. I
97
didn't weigh that
pounds.
much. I think I weighed like. I kind of stayed between 126 and 130.
Baby, I won't see that no more. Cause when I was in college, I was 95 pounds. I was tall and skinny. So, oh my God. So you want to lose weight and you look good at this
You
time.
look amazing.
Yes, she does.
But I have a closet full of clothes.
Oh, you can't
that-
wear them anymore right now. Oh,
Mm-mm.
poor
clothes.
baby.
You're going to have to give them up.
You're going to have to give them. You can't just diet though,
Mhm.
right? You been dieting or fasting?
Okay, what I did when the quarantine started,
Okay.
I had a basket in my closet. And every week I go to Dollar Tree and fill it up with everything I like. So I have gotten rid of the basket.
The snack basket.
Oh, these are your goodies.
All those
That
snacks.
took you to the size that you don't like anymore. So what you do with the basket now?
It's in the utility room.
Where? In the utility room.
Oh, just in case.
Wow.
And so I have stopped with the Dr. Peppers.
That's my
Oh, my
favorite.
God.
And if I drink one fountain Dr. Pepper, I'm gonna drink 15. So I can't touch those at all.
Because they are addicted.
They are very
Yes.
addictive.
Yes, they are.
So
So-
now you just say, I'm not going to do this. That's strong too.
Yeah,
That's
that's
real
real
strong.
But he likes you at this size, right?
Oh yeah.
He likes you at this size. He said, I don't like it. She doesn't like it, you know. But does this size affect your lupus? It doesn't matter what size you are, right? With the lupus?
No, but I don't want to put any more weight on my joints than I have
Okay,
to.
I can understand that
Yeah.
part. But at the
Stay
same
like
time,
that.
you look good at this, though.
No, don't.
And you still wearing those heels?
No. Just stay
They
this-
don't bother you?
Well, I didn't put them on until right before the show.
Oh. Those are some tall heels.
Yes, those are nice.
Those are beautiful, though.
She gonna model.
Thank
for us?
you.
Yeah, she gonna model for us.
No,
Nope, she's
She's
not
not-
gonna model. I know that was gonna be the
You gotta
next
model
answer.
with me. I'm gonna go up. You gotta go.
Wow. Okay, I know our
It's too
time is
much.
going, but what can you tell our audience, our Facebook and YouTube? What can you share with them? Because I know some people out there that may have lupus, but they probably looking at you saying, "This is one beautiful woman."
How can you have
that I
lupus?
cannot believe that
Mhm.
suffer with lupus. I just can't believe you look like one of those dolls.
She does, doesn't
You
she?
look like a little doll, doesn't she? I just
Doesn't
can't
she?
believe that you were going through this.
It's just day by day. Whatever symptom I wake up, that's just what I roll with.
I like the
And,
way she said I roll with.
Like
Okay.
smooth, like right.
I have a good support system.
Okay.
And the thing about it, if you know something is not right with you, and this doctor is not giving you the answers,
Okay.
because like I said, lupus is hard to diagnose,
Hmm.
don't stop.
Okay.
Go to another physician. Go to another physician. Keep a journal for
I like
yourself.
that.
Yeah, keep a journal for yourself, because you'll think you're crazy. Because, I thought I did so and so. Well, yesterday I had a fever for no reason.
Uh-huh.
I'm so tired, I can't even move. You keep a journal
Okay.
so you can take it to your doctors. Yeah, it's
And you said mess with your memories.
yeah, it really does.
Wow.
Yeah, I write a lot of notes.
Oh, okay.
That's
a lot
good.
of notes.
That's really good. Now, what is your mom's name?
Jean.
Jean, let's say give a shout out because she's
Shout
your
out.
support
Yes.
system. Thank you, Miss
Yes.
Jean. Yes. Anybody else you want to shout out to your support system group? You got mom, you got the
Listen.
boys, we got
Yeah.
Eric.
Mm-hmm.
That's really nice. Somebody that loves you through a disability. Isn't that
That
something? That is
Mm.
beautiful.
That's
I like
awesome.
that.
Thank you so much.
Now, if someone
now,
wants
where
a
do you live?
In Longview.
Okay. Did
East
y'all drive
Texas.
down today?
I drove down Friday. See what I tell you about the memory?
Oh,
Fried.
Friday.
Oh, y'all been down
Oh,
here.
okay.
the
So
weekend?
y'all was here for the whole weekend.
Oh,
Oh,
so
well, good.
nice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good. Thank you for coming.
Thank
I'm
you
from
for coming.
Kildare. I don't know if you heard of Kildare, Linden, Kildare.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm from
uh-huh.
up there. They'll Kildare right down in the stretch from Linden. So I know I'm familiar with Longview and everything.
Okay, but see, like, those are things
Henderson.
when you have lupus that you do,
Uh-huh.
because it's like, I'm not going to come down the day of or
Mhm.
right before, because I know I'll be tired.
Okay. Good.
So
Okay.
you change your schedule to fit
Mhm.
how you going to feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
How
So
far?
we're so
How long is
So
the
how
drive?
you feeling?
When I get back, I'll be tired. I'll be
Yeah.
ready to go to bed. 2.
Oh, thank you.
It's about 2 hours.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because we'll be down there next week. We're gonna go to Tyler to the Villagers. That resort down there in Tyler area called the
Oh,
Villagers.
okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go down there for vacation next week.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'll be down
Barbecue.
there
You
close
said
to
you gotta
your
get the
area.
barbecue.
Oh,
So
you
is
say
it
you'll
gonna
be
be
barbecue.
good weather, or is it gonna
I'm
be
praying
He
that
said
it's
he
gonna
gonna
be
be
good
barbecue.
weather. You heard something different?
No, I don't know. I just know it's been changing a
I
lot.
know it. I looked at it last week and it said it was gonna be
No,
pretty
Thursday.
sunny and just praying, Lord, please let it be.
Okay.
Oh, your
Either way it go, I'm
fiance.
still going.
Yeah.
We
your,
still going.
your fiance, he said he's gonna barbecue.
Just some good
No,
barbecue.
I just said some good barbecue down there.
It is. It is.
Especially these Texas links, man. Try these Texas
Do
links.
they still have the Pittsburgh links? Are y'all familiar with those Pittsburgh
Oh, they
links?
good
Do
too.
they still have them?
From Pittsburgh? Oh, man, they good.
Where?
It's
They
them at,
have
uh,
them. I
you get
just
them at
never
Walmart,
get them,
though.
but they have them quite
get
a
them at
few
Walmart.
places.
They
Put
used to
them
have
stove.
them at Walmart, but I don't know if they have them at
Yeah.
Walmart anymore. That was
I
some good
believe
links.
they do.
Check Brooks
But
out.
Yeah, we'll check Brooks as well.
Walmart down there, they don't have a lot of things because of the snow. They are
Yeah.
still trying to stock up.
Oh, really? Wow. Wow. Well, our time is almost up, and we're gonna go ahead and let Kim model real quickly,
You know,
so we can get ready for this other show. But Miss Well, it's just been a blessing.
Yes, it
Oh, I
has.
tell you, you have really been a blessing on the show.
Yes, he has.
Yeah, you do need a microphone.
okay, y'all. I'm G.I. Jane today.
All right, show your thing. Show your
Come on,
thing.
we're just standing right here.
Kim models all the time.
Here I am
for us.
in my G.I.
What do you
Jane
have
outfit.
tonight, Kimberly?
Okay, I got my G.I. Jane outfit on. Little camo. Yes. And my merge bag by Anaheim Mart. Here we are.
Walk toward the camera, Kim. Walk toward
Does that mean stop? Yeah. I decided to pair it with the vest. Yes. These are my rugged, ripped.
I love those heels.
Thank you, Rip. Elma said you can see a little skin right there. That's right, Elma. I gotta keep my husband wondering what I'm doing. So I gotta have a little skin. So I gotta have a little leg out. I gotta have a little leg out. So yes, and the t-shirts. Let me get out.
And then we're going to introduce you to Kirk Inspiration. These are t-shirts that my son got a vision from, and he's just all into everything. I tell you. But
Kirk
these t-shirts inspire people.
Yes.
They have biblical scriptures on some of them, and some of them are just inspirational words that he puts together. They come in all types of colors, and he has his new website, www.kirkinspirations.com. They are very reasonable. They start at $10 and up. It just depends on what what you want on the t-shirts as well. So y'all check us out. And also, if you want to, he has another business, the Kirk Booth. He does the Kirk Booth is very fun. We have an awesome time. We go to different events. So family reunions, weddings, school reunions, we do it all. We travel, and you get beautiful pictures. And it's the life of the party. I tell you, we have so much fun, and they just have us there, and we just take those pictures, and they just come back and keep taking them. So check out the www.thekirkbooth.com and www.kirkinspiration.com. If you notice, everything is Kirk. Okay? So we're going to Kirk it up. We're going to have another business with Kirk on there. So thank you all. Thank you, Miss Wells, and your friend. What's his name? Eric, for being on the show. You just truly been a blessing.
If someone want to find you on Facebook to find out about what you do.
Arna Wells.
Arna Wells
is the best place.
And that's
Facebook,
ARNA, right? ARNA Wells, WELLS. Wells, not well where you go draw water out of, okay? But anyway, thank you all for being on the show. May God continue to bless your business as well as your health, because we do believe by Jesus' stripes, He can always heal you. So thank you all for watching. Every Monday and Thursday, 8 p.m., we will be with Linda, Kimberly, and Elma. May God bless you until we see you what? Face to face. All right. Woo!